Hi, my name is Ivy. If you are new to my channel, then hello, welcome. I do videos all things health, weight gain, fashion, and self-love. If you are not, then welcome back. I spent the whole month of May documenting my fitness journey, my thoughts, my processes, my mental headspace. If you want to see more of how it all went this month, please keep watching. Hello, it is the 27th of April. I've just had a full day of eating. I have around 500 kilojoules left to eat, which would be pretty freaking easy, but I am so incredibly full right now. Like, I can't breathe. My pants are way too tight on me. I've already exercised. So, it is the 28th of April. This is about my second proper day in a row of trying to gain weight. It's currently 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm about to have my lunch. I'm having a sausage sizzle and they're just leftovers from the other day. It is already 1:30 and I've only had 2,600 kilojoules today. I've had breakfast and 2 snacks and I already feel so full. I don't even know if I want to eat this lunch. It doesn't look appetizing at all, but that is just the reality of trying to gain weight. I honestly don't even feel like eating at all half the time, but I just try to push myself to do so and we'll see how it goes. I've kind of just accepted the fact that first week or two is actually just going to be me expanding my stomach and pushing myself, and I feel uncomfortable trying to eat all this food again, and I know I'll keep feeling uncomfortable for the rest of the week, but that's just what happens, and then your stomach will expand and you can learn how to eat more and more and more. This is just the beginning stages of it all. I'm about to have lunch. I'm gonna watch some TV, but hello. I don't know when the last check-in I did was, but it must have been a few days ago. So today, something that I wanted to update you guys on. Today, I try to change up my routine a little bit. I try to work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. Like I mentioned, I think in one of my other videos, that I only try to work out on the days that I have work. And I've kind of been cheating because there's been a lot of public holidays lately. I generally work 4 days a week on a standard work week, but because of all the public holidays, I've only been working 3 days a week, and I've kind of been cheating because I'm like, oh, you know, it's a public holiday. I don't need to work out. It's not a work day. But anyways, today I actually did arms, and I found another Chloe Ting workout on YouTube. She did one for arms and core, and it was about 12-13 minute long video. I just want to try it out and see how I went, and honestly I was so proud of myself of how I went. You know, some days in this whole journey of fitness, whether you're gaining weight, losing weight, just trying to get fit and healthy for yourself, it can be so hard and disheartening sometimes to keep going because you don't see any results or anything like that physically, which I know everyone wants to see when you're on some kind of journey. Everyone wants to see you know, abs in 2 days of working out. In reality, it's not like that. This is actually my 4th week of working out consistently, which I'm really proud of, and I hope to keep going and going. But in saying that, the thing that I'm really proud of when doing this 12-minute arm workout challenge is that although I can't really see a lot of changes in my arms, this is kind of what it looks like at the moment flexed. Still I don't know, so skinny and so scrawny looking, but something that I noticed when I did this, I did the whole thing with only stopping once, and I was like, am I getting stronger? Excuse me? Yeah, I was just so, I guess, proud of that. I've never came from a background of doing sport. I never came from a background of being fit or active at all my whole life, and I have completely avoided it, and to be able to do something like this and not feel like a weakling, I just feel really, really proud. But in saying that, I really more so care about how fit I feel in myself, that I'm able to do things for myself and making all body parts of me stronger. Body update, don't mind this top. I just had a shower and kind of want to wear a sleeping top now. This is me at the moment. Not that you can really see much of my body. This is me on the side. This is me on the side. Yeah, this is me. This is real. This is me. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Is that it? Yeah, see ya. Hello, it is the 4th of May. I'm coming at you from this angle because it's very lights are pretty, and I've never filmed like this before. Something I wanted to update you guys on, because it's probably been a couple of days, is that I feel like I've been doing good lately with the weight gain stuff. over the past few days, but you know, there are so many days where I actually have really bad amounts of anxiety. I think it's mainly because I'm going through a huge life change at the moment. Like, I just moved out, we're going through the whole coronavirus period, and it hasn't been very easy for all of us, needless to say. And you know, I'm still trying to get used to this place, really trying to adjust and try to feel my happiest self in this house. In saying that, yeah, it's been a very hard mental battle. I've just been very up and very down some days, which can be very hard. But yeah, in saying that, past couple of days have been good. Like, today's been really nice. It's just been hard to, I guess, gain some weight or be consistent with anything really when I feel fine some days, and then I feel really, really anxious another day. I'll feel fine another day, and then the next day all I feel like doing is crying and sleeping. Yeah, it's like so hard to deal with anxiety, and that's why I always like say in my videos, it's so important to deal with your mental health first before anything. I feel like that's the most important thing to deal with before, I guess, your physical. Well, I believe that it's important to deal with before trying to get yourself in shape. But saying that, dealing with your physical body actually helps a lot with your mentality. So it is the 12th of May. It's probably been a couple of days since I last checked in. I just wanted to check in with how I was going with the weight gain journey for all of last week and a bit of the end of the week before that. I was on struggle first street. It was so hard to gain weight, and I was struggling a lot. I felt like a lot of pressure that I was kind of like putting on myself, and I kind of had a little cry about it on Saturday afternoon. You know, I was putting too much pressure on myself to gain weight and to have like my dream or the perfect body. Like, for me, I just kept feeling so full all the time, and I was like kind of like beating myself up, like, why can't I push myself any further to keep eating anymore? I'm constantly full, I'm not gaining that much weight. And I was just like completely frustrated and just really upset. And like, I guess the added pressure on top of that was making YouTube videos for it, and I just felt like I was just being completely fake. I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's so hard to do this. Like, it's so hard to gain weight and kind of force yourself back into it, and then kind of like try to be a inspiration in a way, or like try to be the one to talk other girls into, or other people into, gaining weight when it's just not happening for me at the moment. But after I had a little cry about that on Saturday afternoon, I really tried to take some time out to rest on the weekend. Really try to enjoy food more these days. I'm trying not to think about it in the way that it's just food that I need to eat to gain weight, but trying to genuinely enjoy each meal and look forward to each meal, which is kind of been working, which is good. I'm really trying to switch it up and trying to make sure that I've made meals this week that I really enjoy, or made meals that I look forward to eating. So we'll see how it goes. On my MyFitnessPal, I actually changed my personal details on it as well. I changed it from not very active to lightly active, because when I was eating at not very active, it was at like 8,200 kilojoules for the day, and I was kind of eating at that, like I was like maybe 100 kilojoules less or so, but I still should have been gaining some kind of weight from that, but I wasn't gaining that much weight at all. I'd probably gained like 300 grams in the past 2 weeks, and yeah, that like really threw me off. And I realized that I should probably change it to lightly active, just because I'm exercising every day for about 3 to 4 days a week. Even if I am like just doing resistant weights and no cardio at all, I decided to change it just so I could force myself to eat a bit more and see if I would gain a bit more weight from there. And yeah, I changed it, and today's the first day. It's going pretty well so far. I've almost reached my caloric fill, and I still have dinner and maybe like a light snack to go. But I thought I would show you guys like a body update at the moment and show you guys how my body's looking. I'm actually like pretty proud of it. So this is my body so far. What I'm really proud of, I guess, is like my legs. I feel like for ages I really tried to build up my thighs and my butt to make it look bigger, but these days I'm really feeling that they're actually a lot more toned, not just bigger, which I'm so proud of. When I try to like flex my butt and my legs a little bit, there's a bit of muscle down the side, and my butt is definitely a whole lot more lifted. It doesn't look like it at the moment, like it could be more lifted, but you know, for what it was before, it is way more lifted than before, and I'm so proud. They're looking like little cheeks like this. And yeah, this is pretty much it so far. As well as that, I'm actually getting abs at the same time. A big struggle of mine before when I was gaining weight previously was maintaining abs whilst gaining weight, because when gaining weight, your stomach just bloats and you get really pudgy and stuff, and it's like totally fair. I always find that the best way to have abs is like to gain all the weight first and then do your like ab workouts, or like cut, as gym people would say, and then you kind of get like a little bit slimmer and more toner. I'm trying to do ab workouts as I go, and I can kind of actually like fully see the abs even though I'm gaining weight a little bit at the moment. Another thing I'm really proud of is that like my waistline's getting a bit bigger again. I can feel my jeans getting a little, like just the tiniest bit tighter, which I'm very proud of. And yeah, it's the body update for today. Hello, it is Monday, the 24th of May, and for the first time in this whole entire video, I have a proper camera, not just my iPhone. So hello. I'm really out of breath and really red at the moment because I just worked out. I just did legs and butt. I'm so out of breath and I'm so sweaty because I literally just did it like 5 minutes ago. And legs and butt are like my least favorite days, but also my favorite days. Least favorite because obviously it hurts to do legs and butt a lot, but also love it because it gains, like hello. Thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update because I haven't, I think, picked up the camera in a week and a half. I don't know. Very sorry about that. So here's the update. So pretty much, as you could see from last week's video, I upped my food eatage. I went from 8,200 kilojoules a day to, I think it was 8,900 kilojoules a day. As you guys know, I was struggling to eat a lot, but then I eventually kind of got over that, and I started being able to eat like a lot, and so I was able to eat up to only 8,700, 8,800, and I left like 1 to 200 kilojoules out. Anyways, I've just been eating that much for the past week, 8,700 or so, and I realized that still wasn't enough because I wasn't gaining a lot of weight. In this whole month, I weighed myself this morning, and in this whole month since I have been doing this, I've pretty much only gained 300 to 400 grams, which kind of sucks. And I realized that eating last week 8,700 is just not enough for the amount of fitness that I'm doing at the moment. So one of two things, I'm going to try to eat the 8,900 kilojoules every single day for the next week, and we'll see how we go, and then we'll check in on that. And also, I minimize the amount of times that I exercise a week. So I used to exercise 4 times a week, but I think I'm going to take out that extra leg day on Friday just because I feel like that's probably too much physical activity for me at the moment, and I don't know if I can handle eating anymore at the moment. So I'm going to eat some more, but also reduce the amount of physical activity I do, and we'll see how we go. But in saying that, I just want to show you guys like my body at the moment. Even though I'm only gaining 300 to 400 grams, like I definitely feel a lot more thicker around the leg area and the stomach area. Actually, I feel like constantly bloated, and it's good. My arms aren't really growing that much, but I notice my arms start to grow once I get over 44 kilos. So I'm gonna wait to see how we go when we pass that 44 kilo mark. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start seeing the arm gains, because that's what happened to me last time when I reached 44.5 kilos. But here's just the body right now. Here's how it's looking. I'm definitely looking a whole lot more, I guess, like I said earlier, chunkier-ish around the thighs, and I feel like it definitely looks a lot more healthier. I keep getting camel toe on this. I hate it so much. I feel like I'm actually gaining proper muscles this time again because I'm exercising consistently. My butt is kind of growing. Actually, this is what it looks like straight after a workout. I don't think it actually looks like this every single day. My whole aim is not really to gain a lot of butt, like to make it grow bigger or anything, but if it grows, that's a plus for sure. I definitely just want to get more healthier and fitter and be able to do a whole lot more. This is like the booty right now. Don't be alarmed, like it's not actually that big. It's literally just the angle of this and the way I'm taking this at the moment. And if you can kind of see, you can actually see through my tights even. Like there's a little bit of like leg muscle here that I'm really proud of. It's really popping off. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually just straight after a workout, that workout pump, but I'm gonna have a shower right now and I'm gonna have some protein. I'm gonna have a little thing of yogurt. So as you can see by my incredibly red face and the fact that I'm sweaty and puffed, I just did a workout. It is currently the 1st of June, so this is pretty much gonna be the last vlog, I guess, of this month's weight gain documentary series. I don't even know if I would call it that. series thing. I'm gonna be starting a new one for June. So let's just, wait, let me just quickly show you my body and how it's looking at the moment. Then we're gonna quickly, I guess, recap this month. So this is me post leg workout. Leg days are my least favorite. I need to quickly film this so I can get some protein in straight after this. I'm gonna have a bag of nuts and I'm pretty full at the moment after lunch still, but I'm gonna try to chow it down, eat it, and you know, try to get those gains in. I feel like my legs are actually looking really good. Like I feel like they're actually looking really toned and a lot more defined. And I'm finding that this time around, gaining weight, I'm actually not seeing as much cellulite as I did before. So this is me. This is obviously post-workout. So, you know, everything's gonna look a bit bigger, a bit more musclier at the time because I've just worked out. This is me on the other side. And this is the other side as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I completely don't have any eyebrows on, but that's okay, we're not gonna talk about that. It was such a slow process at first to gain weight, but in the past 2 months, I've only, not gonna lie, gained 1.2 kilos. I went from 41.8 when I came back from Bali and my honeymoon and everything, and when I started going back to work, and now I'm currently 43 kilos. My weight has like fluctuated so much in the past year and a half. Like it's gone up and it's gone down, it's gone up again and it's gone down. I was at my heaviest in November last year at around 44.5 kilos, and then I lost weight again just before my wedding because I was super stressed. You know, that's just what happens with weight. I'm not trying to stress myself out when I gain weight and lose weight again. I'm just trying to take it as it is and try to learn from the mistakes and the things that I do and the mindset that I see things in. In saying that though, again, been like a slow journey at first, like trying to get back on the weight gain trail. As you guys have seen at the beginning of the month, I was really struggling to eat in the first place and really tried to push myself to eat in surplus and everything. That was so difficult for me. I really thought I couldn't get through that this time. I was like, how the frick did I do that last time? But again, it was about like pushing my stomach and expanding myself because I wasn't used to eating a lot. Again, like I said last week I upped my food intake. No, the week before that I upped my food intake, but then it was only until last week that I actually started eating the full food intake. And let me tell you, that did wonders for me. I also reduced my days of working out. Rather than working out 4 days a week, I'm starting to work out 3 days a week because I feel like the more energy I spend, the more I have to eat. And at the moment, I'm kind of happy with my eating schedule. So from that, yeah, I've gained a couple of 100 grams. I reached 43 kilos last Friday and I was incredibly happy with that. I can see a difference in my body and everything, like not just in my legs. I can see a difference in my arms. My arms are my least favorite part of my body. They're like, I feel the weakest and the scrawniest, like as you can see, but I am kind of gaining a bit of muscle now, which I'm like so proud of. I've never had muscles before in my arms. And saying that, so I feel like I'm definitely enjoying fitness a whole lot more. There are times like today where I feel incredibly exhausted and I didn't feel like doing it at all, but after doing it I felt so proud of myself, getting it done, and was like, you know what, this actually feels really good. I'm glad I did it. Food wise, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not resenting food. I don't know if you guys know this, I know I said that I was really scared of food for a long time and like all my videos and stuff. I actually genuinely love food. Like I love food so much. It's just I don't like the way food makes me feel sometimes, if I'm being completely honest. I don't like the way it makes me feel like I want to throw up sometimes. It kind of sucks because I do love food. It's just like the relationship I have with it is just not the greatest sometimes. And yeah, I'm getting to this point again where I'm not resenting food because it's making me so full and making me feel sick all the time. It's actually making me feel energized and, you know, helping me gain weight. So it's been good. This month has been good and I'm hoping I can gain a bit more weight this month. I'm not going to be too harsh on myself if I can't. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope you all enjoyed it. Give this video a like if you liked it and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I post a new video every single Thursday at 4:30 p.m. and my Instagram is at ivy_Nicole with 2 E's if you want to go give that a follow and I guess follow me a bit more closely. Have a great day. Goodbye.